Welcome to Tales and Travel Adventures. Let's visit northern India and Nepal. Hello, my name is Mary Beth Reidner. I am a retired librarian. In 2008, I developed a program called Tales and Travel. This is the 17th in a series of programs adapting Tales and Travel for online use by groups or individuals. There are two ways to use this program. First, you can just listen and follow along as I read the narrative that accompanies each slide. Or, you or your partner can turn down the volume and use the controls to pause each screen so that you can read the narrative out loud yourself. You might also want to talk with your partner about what you are seeing or about any memories that come to mind. India and Nepal are located in South Asia. Nepal lies to the northeast of India. Three bodies of water surround India to the south: the Arabian Sea, the Indian Ocean, and the Bay of Bengal. Nepal lies between northern India and China. The Himalaya Mountains form the border between China and Nepal. We are arriving in New Delhi, which is the capital of India. As our plane prepares to land, we can see the city spread out below us. You can see the Yamuna River off to the right. It is a tributary of the Ganges River. The Himalayas are about 100 miles to the north. More than 33 million people live in New Delhi. India has the largest population in the world, with over 1.4 billion people. Hindi is the most common language, and 4 out of 5 Indians practice the Hindu religion. Other religions include Buddhism, Jainism, Islam, and Christianity. A common way of saying hello, goodbye, and thank you in India is to say namaste while holding your hands together and giving a slight bow. Our bus is passing by a giant arch called the India Gate. It was built to honor those Indian soldiers who fought and died in World War I. It looks a little like an ancient Roman triumphal arch or the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. January is a good time of year to visit India. Most of the country is dry from October to May. The monsoon rainstorms will come during the summer. We have just entered the Gandhi Smriti Museum that is dedicated to Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi was known for his use of non-violent protest to help bring an end to British rule in India. His technique was copied by civil rights activists around the world. This room demonstrates Gandhi's simple lifestyle. Unfortunately, Gandhi was assassinated in 1948. On the grounds of the museum, the spot where he was shot is marked by a martyr's column. His body was cremated according to Hindu tradition. This ends our first day in India. Today, we are going to explore Old Delhi, which is the historic part of the city. Here is Humayun's tomb, which was built in 1570 to honor the second Mughal emperor. The Mughals ruled most of the Indian subcontinent until 1857, when the British took over. The tomb is notable because it was one of the first garden tombs in India. We are now at the Qutub Minar Victory Tower. The lowest section was built between 1199 and 1220 AD. The brick minaret was designed to honor the conquest of the last Hindu ruler of Delhi and the beginning of Islamic rule. Additional sections were added and repaired over the centuries. It now has a spiral staircase with 379 steps. Are you ready for a climb? The view should be fantastic. We'll definitely see some fantastic views today from our airplane as we fly to Kathmandu, the capital of Nepal. We will be flying near the Himalaya mountain range, which has many peaks over 23,000 feet. Mount Everest is the highest point on the earth at 29,032 feet above sea level. The Himalaya mountains don't disappoint. We have now landed in Nepal's capital city, Kathmandu. We will be spending the next few days in Nepal. Our first stop is the Pashupatinath Temple. Located on the Bagmati River, it is one of the oldest and holiest Hindu temples in South Asia. Although Kathmandu has a long history dating back to 200 AD, it is also a modern city today. Let's look for some souvenirs in the busy Thamel Market. This busy commercial district has many narrow streets filled with shops and vendors. Would you prefer to get around on a motorcycle or a three-wheel bicycle called a rickshaw? A driver will take us around the market on the rickshaw. Today, we will be visiting 3 interesting places around Kathmandu. Northeast of the city is the Kopan Monastery, built on top of Kopan Hill. It's a good thing today is Saturday, because that is the only day it is open to the public. Every square inch of the interior is decorated with elaborate artwork. Many people visit this Tibetan Buddhist monastery to study Buddhism or just to meditate. Driving south, we reach our next stop, a domed structure called the Bodhanath Stupa. It is filled with holy relics of Tibetan Buddhism. This ancient stupa is one of the largest in the world. Standing 12 stories high, it is a popular tourist attraction. Colorful prayer flags fly high above it. Continuing to drive south, we arrive at our last stop for the day. We are going to explore the medieval town of Patan. It is also called Lalitpur, which means City of Beauty. Elaborately constructed Buddhist and Hindu temples line the streets of Patan in religious harmony. Yesterday, we flew south from Kathmandu to Chitwan National Park, still in Nepal. Today, we will be taking a jungle safari to see what wildlife we encounter. The first creature we see is a peacock. I wonder if he will display his tail feathers, or train, as it is called, for us. It's not long until we run into some much larger animals. These one-horned Indian rhinoceroses were once an endangered species, but now there are over 600 in the park. Adult males can weigh over 2 tons. It's probably best to keep our distance. We also have to share the road with other large animals. Some visitors ride on elephants through the park. I'm okay with riding in a Jeep. How about you? After a rather rugged ride in the jungle, it's time to have a relaxing day in a Himalayan spa in the city of Dhulikhel. This city is near the Himalayan mountains. From Dhulikhel, we can get a great view of the Annapurna Massif. Its highest peak is 26,545 feet above sea level. That makes it the 10th highest mountain in the world. We have now returned to India, to the city of Agra, which is famous for, you guessed it, the Taj Mahal. Early morning is the best time to see the colors emerge from the mist as the sun rises. The closer we get, the easier it is to see the intricate beauty of this white marble mausoleum. Construction began in 1632 by Emperor Shah Jahan to honor his late wife, Mumtaz Mahal. It took 22,000 workers and 1,000 elephants nearly 22 years to complete the tomb. The city of Agra is also known for its red fort. Built from red sandstone and bricks, it was completed in 1573 AD. It was the palace of many Mughal rulers until the capital was moved to Delhi in 1638. Look at these beautiful ladies wearing colorful traditional dress. The Taj Mahal is visible in the distance from our hotel. We are going to be treated to a special dinner tonight. Our fellow travelers were given a sari and turban to wear. It will be a night to remember. We have taken a train west to explore the Khajuraho monuments. These Hindu and Jain temples were built between 1885 and 1000 AD. Originally, there were 85 temples, but only 25 of them have survived. A British surveyor named T.S. Burt rediscovered them in the 1830s. They had been neglected for centuries and were overgrown with vegetation. These temples combine sculpture with architecture. Almost all the walls are covered in sculptures. They have both sacred and secular themes. Another long drive south has taken us to Bandhavgarh National Park. We will be going on another safari. We will be comfortable on these jeeps. We can even stop for a bite to eat. At first we see more common animals. The guide calls these deer chital, or spotted deer. The males have long antlers. I'm not sure if this is an Indian wolf or an Asiatic jackal. He looks like he has somewhere to go. It's probably best to leave him alone. But this park is also one of many tiger reserves in India. Tigers are the national animal of India, but they are now considered endangered. Their number has dwindled from a high of 100,000 before 1900 to 1,800 in 1971. Now the number is nearly 3,500. In 2022, there were 135 Bengal tigers in this park. We used the zoom feature of our camera to get this close-up shot. Here is a mother tigress crossing the road in front of us, with her cubs following behind her. As we leave the tiger reserve, we are now driving through a local village. These school children seem happy to see us. We have to make way for the sacred cows that are wandering the streets. We have arrived in Mumbai, which used to be called Bombay. It is a city of contrasts, as you can see. Mumbai is India's second largest city and has a population of over 21 million people. From our car, we can see more sacred cows milling through the streets. We can also see children playing football or soccer in the city parks. As we head to the airport to go home, we join the throngs of people traveling through one of India's busiest train stations. Built in Italian Gothic style, this famous landmark was completed in 1887. Here is our last view of India. We have had a wonderful time visiting India and Nepal, but we are a little tired. Hopefully we can rest on our 26-hour flight to Zurich, Switzerland, then to Chicago, and finally to Phoenix. Namaste. This ends our sightseeing trip to northern India and Nepal. Special thanks to Wayne Mangold and Roberta Arpan for sharing photos and stories of their trip in 2025. At this point in our trips, I usually try to include some songs that we can sing. However, that is difficult because the music from India and Nepal is so varied depending on where you are in these countries. Perhaps you can search the internet to sample some music. Here are a few activities that you might want to do on your own. You might want to create free word search puzzles for yourself using websites such as education.com or thewordsearch.com. If you are artistically inclined, you might enjoy finding free coloring pages online. Try doing a search with terms such as Free Coloring Pages India. Then copy and paste an image into a word processing document and print it. Thank you for visiting Northern India and Nepal with me. This work can be freely used under the Creative Commons license shown here. Thanks again, and have a wonderful day.